Last week, we showed you Kirsten Holmes' investigation into recently released police misconduct reports. They showed incidents of racism, discrimination, racial profiling, and excessive force in the San Diego Police Department ranks.
Kirsten is joining us tonight to talk more about why these incidents are just coming to light now, trying to give us more transparency in law enforcement, and that has continued to grow across the country for years now. So Kirsten, let's begin by backing up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell us why these incidents are just now coming to light.
That's a really good question. Okay, so we got to start with SB 16. It was a law that says starting January 1st, its purpose is to hold law enforcement agencies accountable. This is SB 16, and we're supposed to hold them accountable through this law. They're supposed to release the report, misconduct reports, and once we got a hold of those misconduct reports, a lot of the incidents we saw were concerning. So we reached out to San Diego's Black Officer Association, San Diego Police Union, and San Diego Police Department. We did this for weeks, and we got no comment on that story. So these misconduct records being brought to the public, that's good news, but there's still a lot more to talk about, and the public deserves to hear how this is being addressed moving forward.
Okay, so that was looking back. We're talking about the allegations that were in your report, but now there are new allegations, and there is in fact a new lawsuit against the San Diego Police Department. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. So we got to talk about Arthur Scott. He's a Black San Diego police officer who worked for the department for more than 25 years. He is now suing the department, saying that he was retaliated against more than once for reporting incidents of racism. So one of those incidents was included in our original reporting. You can see it on your screen right now. This is a cutout of rapper Rick Ross with money asking officers to sign up for overtime. But there's something else I have to show you here too. We have another disturbing image. Through Scott's lawsuit, we were able to find out about an old SDPD training video that shows the department's first Black officer, Frank McCarter, in a cartoon. You see him there. He was drawn as an ape chasing after Chinese men. Pretty disturbing stuff there.
Okay, so we've heard from Arthur Scott before. I remember we have covered his case, some prior allegations. Why is he now filing a second lawsuit, and what is he hoping, again, by bringing these incidents to light?
Yeah, okay, so again, this is not his first lawsuit. He has sued before. He sued back in 2015 for what he believed was retaliation after he reported a locker room depiction of then President Obama as an African tribal chief, and that training cartoon that we just showed you of San Diego Police Department's first Black officer. Now, in that lawsuit, Scott was not awarded any financial damages, but San Diego Police did stop using that racist cartoon from 1909 in their training, which Scott said in a 2017 interview that was a win. Now, the new lawsuit alleges that Scott was then retaliated against and demoted.
So we're learning a lot. There's these new allegations, a new lawsuit. Your investigation, you're following up. What's next for us here?
All right, so we want to move this forward. The findings from SB 16 show there's a lot of work left to be done. We would love the opportunity for Chief Nislight to come and sit down and talk with me or any of the staff here at CBS8 working on this story so that we can move this conversation forward. We know that in recent years, San Diego Police Department has implemented policies to become more diverse, but we need to hear from Chief Nislight about his efforts to address these problems, because this is pretty important to the Black and brown community and really all of San Diego. Now, we did reach out to San Diego Police again for comment on this new lawsuit, specifically Scott's lawsuit. Their statement to us is on your screen right now. It says, quote, "When the San Diego Police Department is made aware of a criminal investigation by a law enforcement agency against one of our officers, SDPD generally removes the officer from the field pending the outcome of the criminal and any other administrative investigation."
That's their response to why he has now been reassigned after the first lawsuit.
Exactly. That's their response to that. Now, we also reached out to the city attorney's office on this matter. Again, they don't comment on pending litigation. That's an answer we expected. And if you want more of our original reporting from what we found on SB 16, we have that for you. It's on our website, CBS8.com. You can click on that story for details about this new lawsuit. We also have that online for you at CBS8.com. Again, these are stories we're going to continue to follow for you as they develop and keep our audiences aware.
I just want to clarify, Arthur Scott still works for the department?
Arthur Scott still works for the department. There was conversation about how does he still work there. He's had a lawsuit and now there's another one. So we are going to sit back and wait and find out what happens.
Obviously believes in his cause and what he's saying here. The invitation is out for Chief Nislight. please call us. We'd like to talk to you.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Kirsten.
Thanks, Kirsten.